And some of you probably understand we're living through some terrifying times and it's only going to get worse. Um, we should be able to trust what we see in real life and online by and large. We should. Otherwise, it's obviously a tool of manipulation. Um, but these days, now people don't trust things in general, which is good because you should be skeptical, but you should also look into things instead of buying into them, instead of assuming. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of phony garbage online now, but you still have tools at your disposal to reason out whether or not it is in fact phony before reacting. I keep stressing you need to think for yourself instead of reacting. And in some cases, it's hard to figure out. So I do give this kid, a measure of grace, a little bit of leeway, even though I'm still being a dick. The little old woman in this video, she's real, but this kid said, I agree with everything you said, but it was still AI. Didn't specify what this kid thought was AI. However, there's nothing in this video that is artificially, it's not artificial intelligence is what I was going to say, but I said it poorly. So I wrote back and said, nothing in this video is AI. I wasn't testing people today. If I post something like that, it might have got past me, maybe. I know I've posted one or two things in the past, but typically speaking, I don't do it. And if I did, it's for me to see if anybody's out there and they are, in fact, also human and willing to call bullshit. So I do like that this kid's calling bullshit, even though he's wrong. I said, if you're referring to the little old woman, she's flesh and blood, and you would know as much if you looked into things instead of assuming. And then I chimed in again and said, incorrect. Her name's Lily. You could look her up. You could figure this much out if you wanted. I could also give you the last name, but you could figure it out based on what I just said. And she doesn't spell it like the traditional spelling of flower, just so you know. That might help. Not that you need to do this, but if you're one of the kids that assumed some of this was AI, you're wrong.